Duel mode engaged. Autopilot standing by.
Yeah, but don't worry, guys, because I got it all planned out, I think.
Duel mode engaged. Autopilot standing by. Turbo Duelists. Countdown initiated. Ready, set, duel.
Alright, good morning guys. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. Okay, sorry for the delay. I was taking care of something. Yeah, I know. I was trying to see and figure out why the untapped overlay is not working in the analytics. Because it's not showing the most recent statistics. Because there should be more. I'm pretty sure we've done more. We've done more games for sure. I'm not sure what it is. It's weird. It does this every now and then. It's kind of annoying, actually. Hang on. Let me connect my charger. What up, CJ? Oh, CG? CG9? Yeah, oh my god. Yee. Okay, so I ended up going back to adventure, and it was it did it so quickly. Like it was just quite fast. Wait, what is it? No, this wasn't it. This it's not it. I was playing this one. This is the one I was playing. I was playing Gamma. I remember now. Yeah, this one just did it quite fast. It was like over and done with, like within the hour. It was pretty crazy. But there's another variant that you guys have been asking about, which is the Millennium stuff. I don't have it on here. I was trying to see if I can get some packs to open it and then craft it, or just get enough crafting material to get the engine going, because there's been a bit of I guess mixed ratios. Some people play like max it out. Some people play 2 and 2. Some people play 3 and 1 and 1. Like it just seems like you would want to see this one more often than the other ones, right? So that's why you max out this one, not the other ones. So I can also see why people play 2 of this as well, just so you can. I don't know. Maybe they want to have something as follow up, but this engine doesn't seem like as great once you've utilized it for the purpose of vampire, right? After that, it's like kind of like I don't know. You just wouldn't want to see it anymore, right? Like after you use it once. I mean, unless you want to see it, assuming you don't do Doom Dragon, but you would do Doom Dragon right away, no? You can't make it with that, so you're gonna have to do it with that. So like, I don't know. Why would you want a second one? Yo, what up, Basil? Yeah, let me just. But yeah, okay. So rounding off the oh my god, the grind. Oh my god, what the fuck? I need to get one of those. Cause I have a rolly chair, but I feel like I need that little. I never knew that's why they needed that plastic thing, that clear plastic thing on the carpets, and I think that's probably why. Okay, rounding up. Okay, so we probably did around, I don't know how many games. Well, it says right here that we've done 70, around 70-ish games. And out of the 70 games, we've drawn the bricks 20 times. And that seems rather high than what we should usually draw it, right? Mekanko, No, Mechanco. No, I'm not tried Mechanco. That's like that's what I mean the only way people I've seen people play that deck is just like finding ways to like attack, like just crush into your guys, and it's like I'm not sure like it. I'm not sure that's the playstyle that I prefer. But yeah, so I don't have enough crafting. I mean I have a few gems that we can do, I guess. And okay. So we can try and get more crafting material for it. Which is the one where it comes? And I need to get her. Just might as well, cause I mean, we'll try to get her. See if we can get her. 13. Okay, let's try this. I like doing singles. I like doing single packs. I feel like I get luckier with singles instead of getting a 10 pack. So we'll do that. And then we'll see if we can get some. I mean, if we get Lacrima, it's fine. It's an engine that we can use, right? We can use that engine. The Fiendsmith engine is it's actually pretty good. It's a lot better now that we have that with Paradise, right? Before it was like kind of like underwhelming. You couldn't really produce much. But now you do, so it's pretty cool. Okay. I always think that whenever you get the pink lightning, you get something. And you sometimes this is an ultra. Okay, I got the main deck monster for that earlier. Usually you get around 2 to 3 ultras when I go for singles out of 10 packs. Compared to the other one, sometimes you don't even get any in the other one. The doesn't when you get the bundle. That's what's kind of like whack. But I might actually. Come on, give me something here. Oh, the Utopia thing. The Utopia thing. Oh my god, here we go. Okay, that double super. Okay. Oh, the punk culture here in here as well. I ended up getting the Exceed and the main deck monster, which I think those cards are pretty damn good. I was testing them with the new psychic stuff that got announced a couple days ago for the new set, so we'll try that out. It's very. I'm not sure how. Oh, yes! Oh, this better not be a freaking dupe. Okay, let's get something good here. That'll be amazing. Okay, so we get an ultra. Oh, we got 2! Ollie, that's cool. Okay. You see, you get like, well, I get luckier when I go for single packs. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's because you're enduring it, right? I've mentioned this before. Just because you're enduring the single 1 by 1, so you're gonna get rewarded. It's so time consuming. But if you just go for the bundle and just skip, it's like okay, you know, it's like okay. Okay, not bad. I was expecting a royal there for some reason. Okay, the last 3 packs. The last 3 packs. Come on, that one that transformed are cool. The ones that transform are freaking cool. Making it more exciting. Okay. I think they do that on purpose. You know how you get like the purple lightning, I mean the pink lightning and the Utopia? I think they do it on purpose just to get your emotions rattled up. Okay, last pack. Final pack. Nah, nothing. Well, at least we got 2. We got 2. But yeah, I think they rattle your emotions by like giving you the Utopia scam, where it's usually they meant to give you an ultra, but they just give you nothing. It's like, oh, okay, my god, they get you angry, then you get a new one, then you do get one. It's like pretty exciting, but like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, because yeah, if I can't get it here, then I'll just We can just go on Omega, and it's just free there. You don't have to like craft anything. Okay, so let's 18. Okay, so we have that. What did we just get? We got we got Prince. Okay, we don't need that. What's this? I thought I deleted this already. What else did we get? What else? What was the other one? Oh, it was the Argo Star Girl. Yeah, there you go. And then that's it, right? Yeah, that's pretty much Let's run to that. Oh, I need 20. No, I need 29. Actually, yeah, I need 29. Oh, actually, no. I do need Wait, no, I need 19. I have the entire. Oh no, I need this one. I need this one as well. That's annoying. And I don't really want to uncraft any of my other stuff because I've learned from my mistakes that like sooner or later I'm gonna want to use this, so I don't really want to craft anything that I'm. Oh, what's this? Oh, I don't need that. Okay, we'll dismantle that. Oh, just one more. I can just dismantle one more. I mean, I could dismantle one of this. I already have 2 anyways. I mean, I only ever played 2. Fuck it, let's do that. Okay, so then for sure we need this. Generate. Yeah, so for sure we need that. I mean, I guess if we can manage without, we could try 2. I mean, of course, like it's a simulator, so it should be fine. We'll still see it. Yeah, that's basically it. This is like a little engine that you can play, right? Like, of course, you can play 3, of course. But the main application. Okay, so basically, because I never really used this engine, right? I never really. Okay, so you can only use each of the following effects of Sengen's Wakes from a Millennium once per turn. Okay, if this card is in your hand, you can place it in your spell and checkboard zone as a face-up continuous spell. Okay. Well, this card is a continuous spell. You can either pay 2,000 life points or reveal 1 Millennium ink in your hand. Special this card. Then you can add 1 Millennium monster from your deck. Okay, so that. Okay, so you just activate it. No, activate, place it, summon, add this. I'm assuming. So you paid 2,000. Okay, and this one, the same thing, right? They all do the same thing, right? You only use each of the following effects of Golem and guards the Millennium treasure once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can place it in your spell checkboard zone. Okay. Well, this card is continuous spell. You can reveal. Summon this card. Then you can add them. Would you tempo? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So this adds this, or this can add this when this add this. I'm assuming so, right? In your main phase, you can place 1 monster. Okay, I see. So yeah, so you don't ever want to draw this one, because that means this route means you have to place something from here, whereas this one gets you to this, which means this gets you to this, which means it gets you to this. So yeah. Well, why would you want to play more of this? You would want to see only this, preferably. Okay. But what other things do they play apart from just this and this? Is there any other extra deck monster that I'm missing that they're playing that I'm not? Like, that's like the main application, right? Just this. Like, what else would you play with this? Like, what else would you play? let's try to get some gems, I guess. Okay, so we're here. We already finished that, so we unlocked integrating duels. This is crazy. Change decks. Let's add the Millennium one. Okay. All right. I mean, I guess. 23, 40. No, 23, 50. Top 50%. I mean, he's not that much higher. Okay, let's see if I get the freaking field spell. Of course, algorithm, man. The algorithm of this stupid game is annoying. Huh? What would he set? What's he setting? Oh, he has wait. What? What is he doing? Why didn't he try to go for the play? Okay. Like, all I'm saying right now is if this was Terror Top, I would have. Oh, well, no, this is crazy. Okay, this is gonna get cooked. Okay, so there. Okay, so this adds, right? Your main phase, you can place 1 million ones. Okay, from your hand. Then place. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we'll place this because we can pop this, right? And we can pitch for it later as well. Okay, so then this will summon. This will place this. Okay, and then we go effective this. Ogre. I mean, damn. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this still counts as a Crystron card, so I can still pop it with this, which is great. Right? Because I can... Okay, that's the cool thing about the... okay, that's pretty cool. So at least you're not losing anything out of this. Right? Because it's still in reach for this guy. But, I think... He doesn't know I have this, so he might go Primite negate this. At which point we can resolve this. Because I need this to resolve. Right? So, unless... I do this, he banishes this, I go chain 1, chain 2, this will still summon, I can then... Actually, I want this to resolve, so let's do that. Oh, what the... He doesn't have Primite. Okay, so we'll go... In case he has Ash and Primite, we'll go chain 1, chain 2. But what if he has Ash? What do I care? No, but I really want to... What do I want to do? Yeah, we'll go chain 1, chain 2. I mean, maybe it's the other way around, but I kind of want to dump. At least this way, if he has Ash. Oh, it's resolving? Okay, we're fine then. Actually, it might be... No, I can't. Doesn't matter. I can't go into SP. Okay, so now we're dumping... this and this. Okay, so we'll keep stars on field to keep them oppressed. I can take this whenever I want, but I just want to see like where he interacts to make this tactics a lot more punishing. Because I can look at his hand, I can like draw and resource him, right? So we'll see how this goes. Where is this?
I activate the spell card.
Okay, so we're gonna add the trap here. And I want to go effective this. green. So we can pitch for Sofafnir. So Sofafnir already... No, this is fine. I can pop Inclusion. Yeah, I can pop Inclusion. It's fine. This was Threaten Infinity. Because if he interacts at any point within this sequence, it doesn't really matter because I'm always chaining this, which is what I want. Because like the primary objective is getting to a synchro with Tristara's Engrave, and this is before that. So if he interacts with this and at any given point, it's fine because I can still get on either the Omni or the synchro, which is fine. I don't think he has anything actually. So let's do this. Let's try to check a back row. We'll go into Dragster, and then we can revive. Ah, what the fuck? Okay, that makes sense. So that negates a wait. When you're putting it with no more special summon monsters. Well, okay. So this is like straight up a Primite deck. Okay. Well, let's... I guess we can draw 2. No, do I draw 2? Yeah, draw 2. Let's draw 2. Oh. Okay. This is a 6. What does that mean? What up, What up, Riser? Free Synchron to Baron. Okay. We can go for this. And then we can add back a 5 and summon it from hand because of Turtle. Which then means... What does that mean? I haven't summoned yet, so... Okay, so do that. Okay, so we're just burning here. Okay. We'll just pop this. Ash Blossom. He did have Ash Blossom? What the fuck? I'm so confused. I guess. I mean, it's fair. Because it was a very convoluted line, so I don't blame him. But I think we're still fine. I think we're still fine. I mean, wait, what? That's this. Oh, what the fuck? It asked me to change something to my card. I thought I was wanting to place. Oh my god, what the hell did I just do? I thought it asked me to place something. Oh my god. Playing new cards. Oh my god. Playing new cards. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, they're asking for a response. Yeah, I thought it was asking me to, like, place it from hand. That's fine. I think we're okay. We're in such of a good position that misplay did not matter. Yo, what up? The kickoff glitch. Okay, no. So that's my issue with this. It's very RNG based, right? So that's why it matters a bit more that you play a 40 card threshold, that you have a 40 card threshold, because you want to hit the Crystron names when you mill off the vampire. So that's why it's a bit weird, right? But I think that this engine will I think the vampire engine will benefit a lot from having the other cards to mill, which is the adventure stuff. Because if you can mill Enchantress, that's another thing that they have to interact with, which can be overwhelming. Because think about it, if you have so many ways that play around Ash, and then by the time you resolve access to the Omni, which is your adventure stuff, right? Imperm becomes kind of irrelevant because you don't really care, because they're gonna have to interact with your Crystron sequence. But then by the time you get to your Crystron sequence, you already have your Omni on board, so you can just negate the Imperm, right? Because you have so many ways to bait the Ash, so it makes it a bit more difficult to place the Ash properly, or like interact with it properly, and it makes it very convoluted, and it's harder to anticipate. So I think because you play the mill, yeah, milling names is fine. Okay, of course you want to keep it like very, very, very streamlined. But I think that hang on, 30. I think that having this little engine, being able to mill other cards is good, which is why Grass was good, right? Which is why Foolish is good, which is why Terratop is good, because Cherubini is good, because you can mill either or, right? And if you can have an Enchantress milled off of this, can you imagine like how insane that would be? That makes this vampire mill amazing. Like it's already attempting to get you engine, right? But if you can get engine and an Omni with like, that seems pretty good, because like with this one card will do that, right? One card can do that. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. What even was that? Fiendsmith Pure? No, it's Primite. What's the highest ranking you can go off of this? Because I've never really done Master Duel grind. 35, 40. Okay, see, we're drawing it. Even though we're not playing it at 3, we're still drawing it, which is like the whole theory, right? Okay, what can we do with this? So activate, place. I mean, to some of you, it might seem obvious to some of you because you guys have probably played this engine, but I've never played this engine. So some of these little things, I'm like, okay, this is exciting, I guess. This is new, it's different. Okay, there's no applicable card in your hand. What does that mean? Okay. Oh, it's saying that I don't have Ankh. Is that what it's saying? Okay, yeah, that's what it's saying. It's saying that I don't have Ankh, so I have to pay. Add that card to your hand, so this adds this. What up, Muddy? What up, Shindu? I once ashed my own brand of fusion. Hey, man. I mean, it's okay to judge. It's all fun in games, you know. Okay, so then this place is. Okay, so I don't. Okay, that's what it's saying. It's saying that I don't have the card to reveal. Right, that's what it's saying. Yes. Okay, I'm just going with the motions here. I'm not exactly if this is the right way to do it, but I'm just going with the motions here. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. And this is where we get to the point where I have the issues. If this gets cooked, if this gets Ash or Imperm, we're just cooked, right? And that's the RNG that I don't like. Right? This is what I don't like. like the benefit of this engine being able to just utilize Crystron cards and still maintain neutrality is why this is okay, because this can revive itself. So there's like you're not necessarily losing anything. Like if you had the Smyger, if you had THIER, if you had Fufnir, so like you don't really mind that, right? So that's essentially what it is. It's like a different route of discarding, except you're placing and sending to the grave. So you're still gonna get value off of those cards, which is why cards like the Wanted engine and as a Mina engine were considered when Crystron was first, I guess, attempted, right? Because Deception needs to tribute a monster. Okay, that's fine. Tribute a Crystron card. You don't lose anything because you just search off of it after, right? And this is like the same situation. Okay, so if this gets stopped, we're kind of cooked though. Okay, we're ashing that, so we're fine. Okay, but can you imagine? Can you imagine if we mill Enchantress here? Oh my god, Enchantress Smyger? That seems insane. Oh. Oh, okay. Let me think here. Let me think. Whoa. I can go for this. Oh, let's go for this, actually. We can pop that. You can pop that with, what's his face? Okay, so let's look at his hand, just to be sure.
I activate the spell card.
I could draw 2 get more hand traps, but I'd rather know exactly what I'm up against, and I can just rip his... Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, but see, that is my concern with this engine. If they stop Vampire, your pivot point is gonna be what, SP? SP pass? And that's what I don't like. Because at least, right? Because if you take the other route, right? What if it was Tachyon? What was it? Let me just time. I'm just time stamping. If you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay, so like, okay, so I understand why this engine is played. I get it. I guess I get it now. But my issue is the same thing. Like initially, my thought was like, okay, what happens if this gets stopped, right? That's like, well, what happens if you don't have engine? If you don't open up something that, like Smyger or this, then you don't necessarily get any value off of these cards being able to place the card to then get value off of it anyways. And compare it to the Speedroid stuff, whereas this is way more versatile than this is, right? Like this is way more versatile because this gives you access to 3 things, right? This can convert into a 1-card SP. It can turn into a Cherubini, which gives you access to engine or an Omni, whereas this is RNG based. So the way you would compare the two, it would be like, okay, so instead of this being a 1-card SP, which is just spot removal, you then convert it to this guy being a spot removal, forcefully interacting into a board, right? Because that's how you do it. But then there's so many ways to interact with like these cards. Like you can, it's so telegraphed that they can just go, okay, I'll just Primite Drill Beam this, or I'll just Ogre this, or like do those type of interactions because they can kind of assume that, okay, these are kind of big bodies, so they're not gonna want to deal with them, which is where their pressure lies, right? They're not gonna want to deal with a 2750 body. As unthreatening as it might seem, it's just huge. So you can go battle phase, and they're probably protecting something that doesn't want to be. They don't want removed off the field. And then, okay, if they allow you to resolve this, right, you then go into this guy, right? But which one? This is gonna be negated, but then you can pivot because you'll have access to another body because you would have made this guy with these 2. So then now you have this guy on field and you have this guy on field. So now you can go into SP, right? Which is cool, assuming this gets stopped. So for example, let's say we do the sequence of this, place this. Now you have 3 bodies, right? So then now these 2 make vampire. They imprint that. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay. Well, before that, you would have baited with this, right? So if they imprint that, then that means they have to have another imprint or an ash to stop this, right? And if they do that, then that means that you can pivot into an SP, banish. So you have double spot removal, which is not bad. But it's still the RNG situation where like the payoff is insane, but the choke point is quite brutal. And that's my concern. But the other thing as well is that if you're playing this, that means you can go for Zeus, which is another card that's not really played in Crystron. But because Zeus is a machine, is why I'm not opposed to playing Zeus. Because even if you're under the machine lock, you can always make this guy, right? And there's other ways to do it, like you can make it, you can overlay it off over the infinity. So I think that's what I like. I think if I play vampire, I think I kind of want to play Zeus as well, just because you like Zeus is just Zeus. It's just a nuke, and you want as many pivot points as possible. I guess. I guess I just gotta keep trying it. I gotta keep playing it. Just gotta find all these niche things that you can do with it. I just pointed out some of the things that you could do. You what up, Josh? You what up, Cookie? Or is it cook? Like, how would you pronounce it? Like Cookie? Just spelled differently? $45. Okay, this is awesome. This is great. Okay, so this is like the type of technical play you can try and I guess implement into your strategy. Because okay, so first and foremost, this is everywhere right now. So it's quite prevalent, so people will know and kind of have a better understanding of it now, right? Because it's been in TCG for quite some time now, and it recently got to Master Duel, but I'm assuming they're kind of aware of what this deck does. So what you can do is, well, it depends though. It depends on where they interact, because if they have Ash, then stopping the search of this might be devastating, assuming you don't have this. But because you do have this, you can try to use this as bait. But no matter what, if this gets Ash, you're always going to pass. So you want to make sure that you can try to bait with this. Because like if you could go like for other lines where you can go into SP setup, but that loses an Ash harder. And I feel like if you go for Sofofnir, discard this, summon, you have SP, you have another interaction, but if you can't get to engine, first and foremost, you're kind of cooked. But then like, if they imprime your Sofador, you're kind of cooked too. Because that means all you have is going to be a Sofador negated, you're locked, so you can't really progress. So I think you kind of have to risk and go for the Sofofnir line. Because even if he does Ash this, then we can summon this, link it away, and go into Cluster. Okay, Dominus. Okay, Purge. Yeah, okay. So see, if we did the other route, which is what I was referring to, that probably could have baited this, but we don't know if he would have Ash or Purged the Grave Search. Maybe he would have, maybe he wouldn't have. But the point is that we could have played around it, but I was just opposed to it because I felt like if you had Imprime and Ash, then Imprime is kind of. But actually, maybe that was correct, because at least at that point we have access to Sofador and we have access to Reborn, so we have guaranteed access the following turn. Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, maybe that it was better to get for the sofa door actually, because that means what sofa door will be on field right now, with the inclusion. Assuming he no, but then I wouldn't have access to this. So I would have one less interaction. Assuming he dominance input dominance. He purged my. Yeah, assuming he purged this guy. Okay, what does this mean? What does this mean? He searches Maiden. That's fine. I'll just pop this. Okay, we'll pop that. So he won't get to the. So he won't get access to the link, and then get access to Blue Eyes. And then we can ash the wishes. And then we can just summon this and go SP. Unless he went greedy. Okay, no, yeah, he has Maiden. Photon Lord. Axel Synchro. Third and Baron makes good use of 3-star Citri. And the level 6 Millennium. Okay, oh, that's true, right? That's true. You have nothing else. The point is to discard. Give me a good Christian name. You get good value going first and second. Then it has no bricks and purchase horse and adventure. You can only use. Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that you can get to okay, I feel like that's the most reductive thing you can get to just for the sake of security, right? Like you can say this is bad because it has X amount of bricks. But within the context of the deck itself, I feel like the payoff of the pros outweigh the cons. Like, of course, you don't want to see. Of course, if you're going by the metric of bricks equals bad, less bricks equals good. Of course, right? But there's more to it because of the amount of variance, and you're not within the vacuum of theory. Like in the vacuum of theory, of course, you would prefer the less brick option. Of course, that's the no-brainer. But you have to consider other aspects of the game where you're not necessarily wanting to brick, right? That's like something that nobody wants. So of course you're gonna be like, no, less bricks better. But I think that the payoff is just extremely good, right? The technical play that you have I feel like it's far better because the ability to not telegraph, and that's usually how you lose, where you come to a point where you're simplified and they have a singular interaction and they know exactly what you're doing. They're going to save it for that particular action or that type of a sequence, right? Okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, so we're going to go SP here. We're going to banish this True Light. Because he can't set wishes, right? Yeah, he can't set wishes, which is great for us. My issue is he's going to Reborn though, which is annoying. Oh no, he has Veiler. What am I talking about? He has Veiler. And this is kind of dead. This is dead because I don't have access to any Crystron my giver thing. Yeah, because okay, you kind of have to even if you don't admit it, right? There's a lot of superstition within this game, right? Because there's variance involved. There are times where you're hoping like, please let it be that card. Please let it be that card. So you're hoping for something to manifest, right? But prior to that, it's theory, it's facts, statistics, percentages. But within the game itself, you're kind of hoping that you draw a particular card, and that's based off the percentages that you felt you've concluded to. But I think that taking that into account is you're still hoping that but I feel like the intent outweighs the I guess the underlying issues of what it could be. how bad it could be, right? Let me move this over here. Hang on. What the hell? Say an engine with no brakes that gets bodies on board. Behavior has and gives you the options. Yeah, of course, as Sora can happy hoping a better engine for work. Funkier states. I get what you mean. Like, what am I doing here? Yeah, I think I'm kind of cooked. Yeah. No, I get you. Like, yeah, we went over that's kind of like one of the main appeals of why people disregard the adventure variant. It's because they like going normal Tristaros and then play and then keep them oppressed with that. Like that plays pretty cool. But then that's not exclusively for a pure variant. You can do that with adventure as well. But of course, it's not your primary way of playing because you have other ways to bait cards, right? You have other ways to kind of like prompt responses, like, oh, do you want to negate this? Do you want to get that? Adventure just takes care of that, and that's essentially what you're doing with Tristaros. Tristaros is allowing you to play freely without an obvious interaction, right? Because they're like, okay, do you want to stop the inclusion search? Do you want to stop the Fufnir search? The summon? If you do, I'm gonna chain Tristaros, right? That's kind of what you do. But whereas the other one, it kind of forces them to interact. Like like if you go adventure, you go enchanters, okay, they're gonna have to ash it. Otherwise, you're gonna get to an Omni, and then now you have an Omni on top of your board, right? And then if that doesn't prompt that response, then that just reinforces your board, right? That just reinforces your board. Okay, I think he just helped me, because now I can fool him. Unless he doesn't. What does this mean? Because we know he has Valor. Yeah, I'm liking Crow too. I've been citing Crow for the past few weeks. It's been good. Oh yeah, we're all hoping for the the junk deck to be good. Let's see, because that means, what does this mean? What does this mean? You get some that, I get some something else. Because True Light's banished, so we're gonna go for this. So if he decides to go for the link, he wants to get to Spirit at least. I think it will cause. Oh my god! So annoying. I think it will cause these years with the deck, and they see it's pretty good. Moneymakers. Yeah. If Blackman gets support this year too, it'll be amazing for Synchro. Yeah. But didn't Blackwing get support last year? Was it last year, or has it been longer than that? The hell. God, I don't want to do this. Like, what does it matter? He's just gonna. That was just cooked. Just go. Nah, it's over. Just go Spirit. I mean, I could end up with. No, it doesn't matter. Just reborn, summons. Yeah, no, it's over. Yeah. Yes, but D8. What are preppy? Okay, so in this case, okay, so we'll have him ash this because then we can just foolish the Sofador. Okay, so in this case, oh, damn, never mind, dude. You just scoot. Oh yeah, yeah. I think Blackwing was my first competitive deck, for sure as well. It was my first competitive deck. I was like, I had a max rarity. It was crazy. That was way back when I was like on the train of 40, 40, 40 had to be 40. 49, 20. 59, 20. It was like, yeah, it was like IOC, Icarus, Ultimate, Devastation. I don't know, it was crazy. Oh my god, this is awful. So we just pass. This should be fine. We'll live. We have enough hand traps to live. We have draw to reduce consistency, which means it'll make it a bit harder unless his deck just doesn't care about draw. Okay. Okay, so we are going to... I mean, I could ash. Actually, I'm gonna draw him. And I could just ash the effect of this. Because he goes Poplar. Okay, I would just draw him. So then, and then I'll just ash the effect of that. Oh no, yeah. It's because we don't have enough to craft it. That's what it was. That's why. That's why there's only two. I don't have the third copy, which is what we're trying to get. We're trying to get to the third copy. No, okay. I see what you mean about having ratios, but like, I understand like based off percentages, you need to see something a certain amount based on the ratios. But this game has so much variance that it's like, oh my god, like it's so annoying. It just doesn't get fulfilled sometimes, and I'm like so frustrated with it. Because it's meant to have a certain consistency based on what you've concluded to, like, which is okay. I should have a 40% chance to see this, but like simulators, they just don't abide by that logic. They just don't abide by it. It can be frustrating for sure. For sure. I have not been playing any Synchron. I have not been playing any Synchron. What's this doing? This is getting him what? That gives him Doom Dragon? Okay, so that's gonna... not Wash. Wash that. Oh yeah, it's called by? Okay. Moonlight. Okay. Oh, so he's going for Fiendsmith. Okay. So we're gonna imprint the Lacrima. We're gonna imprint the Lacrima, so he won't get access to Engraver. And if he has Engraver in hand, it doesn't matter. He can't pitch it. And if he has Tracks, he can't use Tracks. That's fine. And then hopefully we can draw into a Crystron card. Hopefully a Smyger or a Oh, hang on. No, because now he can go Doom Dragon as well. What does that mean? Doom Dragon. No, that's fine. Yeah, because then he goes equips the Requiem, goes Doom Dragon. Actually, no, this is cooked. He gets to trigger this. Yeah, he triggers this because it sends it to the grave. Wait, this is from yeah. Yeah, this is cooked. I'm so dead. Because now he triggers Flamberge and then summons. And then he just climb. Yeah, that's over. He just climbs the princess and I'm just dead. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Like every now and then you just need to like take a break. Like this past few months, I've been the same. I've been not as invested for sure to prior years. Like I'm still intrigued by it. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm quitting, but yeah, I can for sure say I'm not as invested. But like, yeah, Crystron has been a deck that's been keeping me in the game for sure. One oh four. All right. Yeah, I miss this card being able to send Enchantress. Like it just does so much. It forces Ash. Like the fact that you can have this be forcing the Ash is huge. But I guess in this case we'll just do this. Like draw doesn't really matter here because we have access to stuff with her regardless. And since that's the case, we want to be able to go for an SP to back up our board because the Crystron board is not like FTK. It's decent board, but it's not FTK. So the more interactions you can layer on top of it is better. Yeah, no, I get what you mean, Cookie. I get what you mean. Yeah, and I guess my fulfillment comes from innovation, right? Like if we can innovate something and construct a deck, that's the appeal for me for the game for sure. Because that's what garnered my attention. That's what got my interest in the first place. Being able to construct the deck, right? Initially. Hang on, let me see. Okay, just yeah. But also there's let's not get it confused to like where it because okay, I think that perspective of being innovative it insinuates, which means like it's assuming that you're disregarding meta or you're disregarding or being reluctant to playing a meta, right? Well, that's not the case. Like I don't mind playing meta at all. I just prefer at the expense of slight consistency hit and lower tier placement. I feel like having the option to construct something is where I get the enjoyment of the game for me. I feel. I think I miss sequences for some reason. Yeah, I got lost in thought. Yeah. Yeah, cuz because I've dwelled in both aspects of the game. Like playing meta decks and playing the best deck regarding ratios and optimal optimal deck building. I've drawn them both, that and the obscurity that is Rogue, right? And they both have their appeals to them, for sure. I messed up. I have to do it this way, unfortunately. You know, this is I cooked this so bad. I was talking that I was being distracted. Okay. All right. So this has to dump what? This has to dump. That's. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I am so cooked. Yeah, this is gonna start. This is a very convoluted way of doing things, but like, I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully it works out, and I think it did. I think it did work out. I fucking hope so. I hope so, because this is so cooked. This is a really weird way to do it, but I was trying to formulate a thought process, and in the middle of it, I confused the line. Okay, so he has nib here, which is it's not bad. It's not bad, I guess. We can still banish this. We still have inclusion, yeah. Okay, so what we can do here is we can go effective this. So we have access to current Gandrax. So this will dodge our that, and I can go max C here. So I could draw 2, and I could possibly draw into another max C. Or I can draw tactics, which would be great. Okay, we do draw. That's not bad. Okay, so now we have this. We're just gonna revive our Tristaros, which is still fine. We still have a current Gandrax, SP, draw, and this is still fine. Okay, then we get our SP back. We'll put SP here just in case, like, I don't know, fucking. Oh shit, I was meant to put that somewhere else. No, yeah, so the appeal for like meta, right, is efficiency, simplicity, the technical play that you have regarding simplicity. It's just knowing that your deck is efficient and far superior than everyone else. So odds are you get paired up against far less superior decks. So you'll automatically just be better. So you'll win more because of the fact that your card quality is far above the previous sets. So with that said, any tech choices aren't necessarily validated because they're already good in the majority of the card pool. So the only way that they can reach, I guess, fulfill their potential of how good they actually are is only going up against pure meta, because that's why it's tech. Because you don't want any point of deviation, you don't want any variance unless it's regarding meta, right? And that's like the only type of innovation that you could have. But even then, it's very simplistic, right? Hopefully I'm not just saying words and you understand it. It's making sense in my head, so excuse me if it doesn't make sense. But yeah, like that's what I noticed. Like whenever you play meta, there's little to no innovation regarding that. He's gonna go attack that. Let me think. That's fine. I'll make him choose. I'll make him choose what he gets rid of. Whether he gets rid of the SP or he gets rid of this. Yeah, because like meta is like efficient, right? So it'll garner the most attention because it's the newer set. So of course, a lot of people will contribute to. will contribute to the deck building process, right? And that essentially will make the process a lot easier and faster, because for one, we get things later, so the OCG would have already have solved it in a way, right? So TCG will only have to consider the cards that are impacted by Max C, which is something that we don't have to deal with in TCG. So already the deck is kind of already formed, not necessarily optimally for the TCG, but you have a general idea, and you know, have a kind of an understanding of what is. Let's get rid of this. What is the blueprint of what the decks look like, right? And with Rogue, you don't necessarily have that, because not a lot of eyes are on Rogue, because that's what it is. It's Rogue. It's an obscurity. It's not necessarily something that you want to be attempting to optimize, because it's so time consuming. It requires a lot of effort. It requires a lot of time because you don't have as many people on that particular set or on those particular cards, opposed to the meta and the newer set. So, which makes it that more fulfilling, because you know that you've put the time and effort into an obscurity or a rogue option that wasn't necessarily considered to be even remotely decent, right? Because it's disregarded. Like, why would you play a lower tier deck? And the reason why is because of its ability to... What do I have here? Hang on. Let me just finish this now. I'll get back to it if I remember. Just losing my thought. Okay, so this is that. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay, this is fine. What could that set be? Do I care about that set? I don't think I do. Okay, let's try to finish off the sequence properly, because we were not doing anything great at the moment. So we'll go... Okay, so we can do this. We can do this. No, let's just do this. Alright, Cookie. You have a good night, bruh. Okay, how do we do this? Does he have... What is he... Oh, he has... Is that... No, that's not what it's called. But the grave... He would have called by the grave of the roll. It would have called by the grave of the roll. Oh my god! Luckily for us, we can just pop his guy and return it. Oh my god! This is funny, bro! We can shuffle back our Tristaros and Grave and does the call with the grave. That's funny. And then we can summon the Tristaros from deck. That's hilarious. There's no way he has another nib. There's no way. There's no way he has another nib. I gotta be fast though. GG, buddy. Oh my god. Yeah, that guy cooked. Yeah, I got so cooked there. Oh my god. What is Fiendsmith? That's crazy. Oh, what up, Nick? You should look at. Oh, you know what? I haven't looked at. I have not looked at the new archetype. Oh, the TCG exclusive cards. Hang on, let's see. Let me go to it real quick. Man, I should really pin this, bro. America Raven. Come on, bro. Hang on. Just trying to get to it quick. I really like that we're getting the Crystron token. I think that's so cool. Okay, here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Let's see. Let's see. We'll look at the Crystron stuff really fast, really quick. Okay, because I have not looked at these yet. I haven't looked at these yet. So we'll do that. So 120. Okay, because I haven't read these yet, so I'll see what they do. Okay, so these are like the machine card. What the hell? GA10? The hell? This reminds me of toy cards, kind of. Okay, let me just freaking move this over here real quick. Maybe I should have moved this over here so I can look at this screen right here. No, but I think looking at it this way, I think it makes it a bit more realistic. Okay, so this level 3, level 4. Okay, so this is level 3. So RB GA10 driller. Okay, so Earth level 3 machine effect monster 500 attack. Oh, you can machine dupe this. You can machine dupe this unless you can't. If you control no face-up monsters or the only face-up monsters you control are RB monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Oh, that's pretty cool already. You can only special summon an RB GA10 driller once per turn this way. Okay. That's cool. That means you can go special and not be threatened by your normal summon being wasted, which is cool. During your main phase, if this card is linked to an RB link monster, quick effect, you can pay 500 life points. The targetable monster your opponent controls destroy both that monster and this card. You can only use this effect of RB drum. Wait, what? During main phase, you can. Wait, during main phase, if this card is linked to an RB. Oh, I see what. Oh no, I'm thinking like it links something with it. Never mind. So as long as it's linked towards it, so like if there's like an RB link and then you summon that to its link zone or whatever, it can pop, right? The target monster you put in control destroy both that monster and this card. You can only use this effect of RB. Okay. So does that mean? Well, we'll get to the link, but I think you can use that with machine dupe. Pretty sure. Okay, that's pretty cool. RB GA10 cutter. So one of them is drill, one of them is cutter. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is random. But I've recently been watching WWE again. I was a big fan when I was younger, but like as of recently, I've been watching it again. And I don't know, man. I do not like the Cody Cutter. I do not like that move. It just feels like it doesn't feel good. Like, and you know, I don't know. I just don't like it. It just seems like pretty bad. Like it seems like I don't know. Maybe just me. I don't know. I just don't like it. Anyways. Earth level 7 machine 700 attack 700 defense. Okay, so you can machine dupe this one, which is I guess if you control no face-up monsters or the only face-up monster you control are RB monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, so same thing. It's pretty cool. You can only special summon RB cutter once per turn this way. That's fine. When your opponent's spell, trap card, or effect is activated and this card is linked to an RB link monster, you can pay 700 life points to destroy this card, and if you do, negate that effect. Oh damn. Okay, and if you do that, destroy that card, you can only use. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What the fuck? So machine dupe with these guys is awesome. Yeah. Okay. Okay, RB Valkan rocket. Okay, let's what? Okay, so there's a rocket. Okay, this is the link. Okay, this is the link. Okay, up and down. Awesome. Okay. All right. Level 5 machine. So you can make no infinity with this guy. I'm assuming 1,000 attack, 1,000 defense. Wait, is there a trend here? So 5 to no, it doesn't know. Oh, up by 2. If you control no face-up monsters, hey, let me just. I should have put this over here. Fuck, now. Let me just go over here. Okay. If you control no face-up monsters or the face-up monster you control or RB monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use. Okay, so the same thing as the other ones. So that's cool. It's level 5 that can be special. So you're not really like. Yeah, that's cool. What the hell? If this card is linked to an RB monster, you can pay 1,000 life points and target up to 2 cards your opponent controls. Destroy them. Also, this card, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. What? These are cool. So you have a pop. Well, you have a singular pop. You have a spawn trap negate, and now you have a pop 2. That's awesome. What the hell? So okay, so what I like about this is versatility. So you can do either or depending on the situation, which is good, right? This is kind of what you want. Which is the purpose of extra deck monsters. When your main deck couldn't get to a consistency, you had a way to get to consistency through your extra deck, which is cool. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so a booster, link, fire link 2 machine link monster. Okay, links up and down materials 2 machine monsters. Okay, which is great. If this card is link summoned, you can add 1 RB spell from your deck to your hand. Okay, so a searcher. If this card is in your extra deck, in your EMZ, you can special summon 1 RB monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. That is good. What the hell? Okay, so that means that for whatever reason, if you're missing either or, right? Let's say you've used these guys to link that guy, or you had this guy to like send it as cost for something, and then you can be like, okay, I've already used my pop, I've already used my negate. Now this can revive the one that popped too. That's pretty cool. What the hell? If this card is in your extra, okay, especially when RB monster from your hand, then you can move this card you control to another of your main zones. Do you know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of what's that? Ah, the appliancers, kind of, where they can move themselves. Yeah, shout out to King Scarlet, bro. Main monsters. Okay, so also you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except machine monsters. Was 15. Oh, that's ass. That sucks. With 1,500 or less attack. That's awful. Okay, that's cooked. I was too good to be true. Oh my god. Everything else up until that point is awesome. Like these little cards are pretty cool. The fact that this is a 3 is awesome as well. So you can make Cherubini with him if you wanted to. That's cooked. Okay, so wind. Okay, so do I have another link? Hopefully this is better. Okay, so wind link 3 machine link effect, 1,500 attack. Links bottom left, down, bottom right. Okay, materials 2 plus machines monsters. Gains the following effects while this card points to an RB monster. Gains attack equal to the total original attack of RB monsters it points to. Okay, gains can make a second attack each battle phase. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Okay, of course. During your brute force, right? During your main phase, you can add 1 RB card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of RB the bird. Okay. Okay, so this is like a spot removal type of situation. I mean, they don't. I mean, it's not. They're not omnis. They're just very interactive, right? So it's like upgrading your software type of hardware. Like, okay, so you need it. It's a tool. It's literally tools. They're literally tools to help you with any given situation. That's okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so oh, there's more. Okay, RB Funk Dock. So this is the field spell. When this card is activated, add one RB card from your deck to your hand, except RB Funk Dock. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Every field spell should basically do that by, yeah, it should do that by now. Each time a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, gain 500 life points. Okay, so time. If a face-up RB monster you control leaves the field by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon one RB monster from your deck. Huh. Did I read that correctly? Each time a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by a battle or card effect. Okay. If a face-up RB monster you control leaves the field by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon one RB monster from your deck. Okay, that's cool. Actually, is there any way to pop it though? You can only use each of the use this effect of RB Funk Dock once per turn. You only activate one. Okay, that's fine. So searcher and a floater. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's consistency through utility. It gives you what you're missing depending on the situation, which is maintaining the trend of what these cards are meant to be doing. Okay, RB Stage Landing, normal spell. Special summon one RB monster from your deck, extra deck, with a different name than the cards you control. Wait, what? This is, oh, what the fuck? This, okay, it's very, yeah, it's basically tools. It's like a tool belt. You have everything for any given situation. That's pretty cool. If an RB monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can bench this card instead. So it's a Baylings or Brandon opening if you're a Brandon player. You cannot special summon from the extra deck the turn you activate this card except machine. Oh my god. Of course. Okay, so it's very exclusive. It's very exclusive to this deck, I think. Actually, you know what though? We can still use the Crystron effects to summon from deck and summon the tuners. So maybe we can still utilize that, right? Maybe we can still utilize that in some way. So maybe what we can do is make the links, like we start off with the links, and then get the benefits of popping the cards you control with the Crystron cards, and then floating and summoning the other card that you might need, right? But I think to get the value off of the multiple effects, quick effects, you would want to make the Brute Blues. Yeah, you want to make Brute Blues to have basically either the pop 2, the pop 1, or the Spawn Chapter Gate, and then set up your Crystron cards. Assuming you want to mix them in with the Crystron cards. Okay. Interesting. I guess. I mean, yeah. They're not horrible. They're this like Power Rangers, basically. They're building into a Power Ranger. Yeah. This is their Zord, basically. This is their Zord. You have a lot of little guys that make the Zord. Power Rangers. Crazy. Well, no, because I think it's interactive. That's what it is. I think the issue is it doesn't generate any resources unless you have the field spell. So the theory is you go, okay, special link, effect of this, pop 2, and then you want to have the field spell to summon another thing to then make this guy, and then this guy will then help you. Yeah, and then this guy will give you the one you're missing. So depending on which ones you open with, whether it be these two, whether it be this, right? That will make this one. At which point, assuming you started off with the field spell, of course, to trigger the effect because you destroy itself, right? Because that's how you destroy itself. Okay, so the field spell is when each time no. If a face-up RE monster you control just leaves the field by card effect, so by their own effect, right? Because they have to pop themselves. If this card linked to a link monster, you can target 2 cards. Throw them also discard. So that's how it works. They're not bad. The fuck? Not bad. they're decent. They're not bad. So yeah. So the theory is start with the Funk dock, and then have access to either of the three. Right. Make the link 2. Use their effects. Right. Trigger the field spell. The field spell then adds you or flows into another thing, and then you link climb into the 3, and then this one will search you whichever one you're missing, whether it be rocket, whether it be driller or cutter, assuming, and then one of them will be left on field for the following turn to interact with your opponent. Right? That's how they work. Yeah, well, they're not bad. They're not bad. You're crazy. Yeah, so that's how it's meant to work. Yeah, the hell. I like them. They're pretty cool. I don't know. I guess I'm just a bit more like optimistic. I guess because I don't see how these are bad. You know what it is? What's this? Oh yeah. Then we got they announced the OTS. I think I'm gonna play Rosenix just for the simple fact that we have the token now. Where's our double tokens, bro? Sky Striker. All these were announced. What is this? These are more ritual cards. Okay, interesting. All right, cool. I know. I like them. I kind of like them. Are they slow? No. I mean, I think people don't like them because, like, it's kind of the salad situation, right? Where if they remove your link, that's where you're in a predicament, because like you need a link to get the benefits off these cards, because that's how you link climb, and you're very limited on what you can summon once you've used the field spell, once you've used the link effect and the searcher, right? So yeah, that I think that's what people are referring to. It's a bit vulnerable, but that doesn't equate to like them being horrible, you know, because it's still. Every deck can be vulnerable. Every deck has a choke point. I don't know. I think they're okay. I think they're okay. Okay. Well, let's get back to the thing. 136.20. Yeah, because the way I was thinking about it, I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, has anyone made a deck about it yet? Of course. Primites. This hand is so cooked. Like this, we can't play. See, this is why people are kind of considering Canine, because oh yeah, he can special this from hand. But then it's like we've seen that before, and we don't think that's good, right? So why would it be good here? Because like if you don't open a sofa door with the Canine cards, okay, you're just making a Canine link exceed and searching it and setting up. But like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like great. No, but we've talked about this, Nick. It's because Adventure doesn't have a Griffin. Griffin is banned. Because like Griffin alone makes the Adventure engine insane. Without Adventure without the Omni is trash. So of course you wouldn't play it, you know? Oh my god, what is this? Okay, so I have a pop Ash. Okay, it's fine. So I'm gonna Ash. He's gonna bounce, and then I'm gonna go Ash the float. Actually, no, I don't Ash the float. Do I care about the float? No, I don't think I do. Because he already has barrel anyways. No, OCG. OCG is it's banned in OCG. So that's why it's not played in OCG. And I think the OCG mentality is a bit different than TCG because over there they will not risk and they do less risky plays. Like something that might be obvious for TCG might not be like it'll be obvious for them, but they rather maintain a certain tempo, which is conservative, being really low sequence. And that's why you see certain cards played there and certain cards not being played over here. It's because we view it differently. We have, I think TCG has a mentality of if you have it, you have it, right? That's the mentality of TCG. If you have it, you have it, and you just go for it and you'll win. And TCG doesn't seem to have that same mentality. They'd rather say, okay, this is how I can lose, so I'd rather not. Even though I have game, I know I have game here, but I'd rather just not. Because in case I do, in case he has this, right? That's how it is. Because like it's unless it's obviously apparent that you will lose, then they'll be like, okay, now they'll have that, I'll lose. So I'd rather just play the slow game, of course. But when it's like up in the air, if they might or might not have it, but it's still like very broad, they don't care. They'll just go for it. They'll be like, if you have it, you have it, and it's like. Yeah, it works sometimes. Okay, so still no access to low ice cards. Okay. Okay, so what am I gonna do here? If I flip this now, I'll flip this now. If he has another freaking drill beam in hand, that's gonna be so annoying. Nika's. Yeah. No, yeah, of course. Like, Maxi and Charmy's influenced the deck building process, of course. But there are a lot of times where you see a bunch of OCG games and you see like, oh, why did they go for it? And you know that your opponent doesn't have the card that you thought they would be playing around. And they're like, nah, okay. And then the more the game goes, you understand why. Which is technical play, right? Cool. Okay, so now he can't drill beam this, which is great. He can't drill beam that, and he can't drill beam my guy anymore. But my concern is... he's gonna bounce it. This is cooked, bro. This is so cooked, man. This is so cooked. Is there any way around this? Is there any way around this? There's none. All I have to do is just set and pass, bruh. Actually, I'll set this. Because he can attack with Primate and then take a few damage. And then he'll have to attack with Blue Eyes. Trust, bro, trust. We just need, oh my god, Lord. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, okay, so oh, there's a drill beam. Okay, so we'll do this now. In case he did draw engine. Okay, if he attacks us with Primite, that'll be great for us. That means we block 2 attacks. Okay, all we need here, we need an opening, which we need. What do we need? What do we need? Okay, so he can't. Excuse me, he can't search here, so which is great. Which is why I prefer to keep the drill over the Ash. So we just summon here. Woof! Let's move around. Okay, so he's in attack with... if he gets greedy, he's in attack with this. Because he's like, I'll have game. Just attack and attack. And me revealing that draw, I discarded a draw, he might think it's a draw. He's like, oh, it's a draw. I'll attack with this. And if I need to, I can go... Droplet, discard this, and then have this live. Thinking real hard though. If we can draw into a, what can I draw into? If I can, okay. Oh my god, please attack with this card. Please attack with this. Shit. Okay, I have to do it this way. Because if he drill beams this, then I'll have to droplet and reduce this guy's attack. Because otherwise, he just drill beams this away, right? And that'll be okay. Might as well do this, right? Yeah, might as well do this. Okay, so I'm alive, but barely. Fucking hell. Okay, I need a heart of the cards here. If he has double drill beam, oh, I set back the drill beam. That's annoying, actually. Just thinking whether I... Why did I think I could lower this guy's attack? It's cooked. Okay, what can I draw here? What can I actually draw? Okay, so he has drill beam. He has a drill beam. No. I needed a Sofufnir. I needed a Sofufnir to pitch. No. That's cooked. Hang on, do I have... Oh, I have this. Oh, that's enough for a pack. Let's try and get the last Millennium guy. I'll just get any... Oh no, we're getting this one to try and get the girl, her. No, nothing in this pack. Oh, we got something. Whack. $149. It was Primite, yeah, Blight. What is his? What are these hands, bro? All right, Nikos. You have a good night, bro. Meow. I'll set one, and I'll keep the imperms in hand. So I can discard this. And then we just need to top deck any Crystron card. Any Crystron card after this. Oh, okay. Well, let's ask that, please. Okay, we're gonna do this on that. So I don't want to get Paradise on his turn. Then he goes Requiem. Right, and then he goes Engraver. Engraver, Link. I don't think it mattered actually. No, yeah, this is so you won't get in Paradise on his turn, which means it makes... Okay, yeah. Wait, why didn't he go into... Oh, yeah, this reduces the amount of fiends that he has. Yeah, this makes sense. Now I just need a... Yeah, because then he, in order to... Because if he goes Lacrima... How does he make Lacrima? Oh, okay. Millennium, perfect. Let's see. Let's see how these guys. Let's see this guy. Let's see how this guy goes. What the fuck? Are you serious? Does he play fucking Millennium? Oh, I am so dead. Okay. Well, if these imperms keep me alive, we might have a chance. Because what does he do? Lacrima? I imperm Lacrima. He revives. Okay, sequence. Sequence. Oh my. What is happening? Why isn't he? Oh, it doesn't have enough materials. I think that's what it is. Okay, sequence. All right. But then he just makes Desiree with that, which is annoying. Well, I have to do it this way. Then you just have tracked views. Oh, never mind. Okay, no, he's going Lacrima. He's going Lacrima now. Okay. Wait, no, how? Wait, no, he returned Requiem. Unless he makes Requiem here. No, but then what? SP Little Knight. I'm not sure if this guy's playing correctly. I don't think this. What? This is so bad. What the fuck? Let's try this again. This is another issue as well. The cost. You have to pay 2,000. Because I have to go battle phase first, unfortunately. And then main phase 2 play. It's just... I can't even summon this thing. Okay, so some of my technical play requires me to use my life points as a resource, right? To buy me time, to allow me to have more turns. And this kind of goes against that. I kind of can't do that approach when playing these cards. What up, William? Yeah, I kind of can't do that with these cards. This is cooked. I'm dead. All he has to do is go engraver. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. I can't do anything. That's a lot, bro. That's so. Yeah, it's over. He just goes. Yeah. That is cooked, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, so see, okay, by the metric of less bricks doesn't necessarily mean it's better. I don't think it's better. Yeah, if you're just comparing the just by bricks, yeah, of course it's better in that regard. But I think I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, what up, C's? C's. But once again, we can't just do a few games. We have to actually like play it. 157.30. Because that's what most people do when they test the theory. They play like less than 10 games and call it a day. But no, we need to play this, actually play this. To get a better understanding of how this deck is meant to function. Or how that engine is meant to function within the deck. Right? You can't just be like, okay, I did 5 matches and it didn't do good. Well, no, that's only 5 matches. That's like a small sample size. Like, there's so much variance in the game that you have to justify it more. So you have to play it more. Yeah, I can't just be like, okay, write it off right away. Okay, so in this case, what does this mean? This means like I still want to go for SP here, so we'll do this first. Because if he ashes here, we're fine. Because we just go foolish. And if he wishes ash on this, then we're going to get our inclusion, which then gets us to our setup. Watch, if he ashes here, it's fine. Yeah, okay, then now we go foolish, which is why you want more things to bait ash. Because that's usually how this deck... Ash is this deck's weakness. Because if they ash your Tristaro's Grave effect, then it takes away your Omni and it takes away your Tristaro's effect. Which is not ideal. Because if we do this... okay, so we can't go SP anymore. So that's fine. It's okay. And because we want to make sure that we can dodge cards like Imperm, we're going to add this. And then we're going to summon this and then play. Because if he interacts here, we can dodge with Tristaro's. Quick sync, right? And then this is going to have to dump the trap here. Because Smyger searched inclusion, so we can't search the trap any other way. Right? Because we used both our searchers, the spell and the monster. Which is generally meant to be adding... Spell searches primarily Sulfador, and Smyger searches primarily inclusion. But because we searched both of them, with both of them, now we have to find a way to get to our trap. So the way we get to our trap is by sending it to the graveyard. Okay, so we'll do that here. What up, Mr. Moko? Haha. Okay, so we'll do this. So we still have our setup. This is like the bare minimum of what you should be ending on. Trap, Omni, Tristaros. That's like the bare minimum. Okay, it's just fine. So now we're trading now, right? So now we go off of resources. Okay, so I didn't get to my trap, which is what I want, because it gives you a bit of layered interaction. And now like stuff like droplets or forceful imperm. Now it's like, okay, so now we're gonna go effect of this. Pop this. Float into these guys. Right? And then now we're going off of card count. So how many interactions do I have? And how many cards does he have? Right? And somewhere we'll get to a point where I out-resource him. Because I have guaranteed 1, 2, 3, 4 interactions. And he has 4 cards. He's drawn to 4. So if one of those cards cannot bait 2 of my interactions, then I'm going to end up winning because of the resource management. We have way more resources than he does. Okay, so we're going to go Infinity. And this is kind of where you want to get to, right? You want to get to this point where you bait 2 hand traps and not be stopped. Still be able to produce something. Otherwise, okay, this is fine. Okay, so now we're going to the point where we're depleting his interactions, but we can still end on something. All right, so this is why we play. This is the perfect example of why we play this card. And he's gonna scoop. And this is resiliency at its finest. This is what you want a top tier deck to do. Of course, like, I'm not saying Crystron is the best deck, but you know it's pretty damn good. But this is one of the attributes that makes a deck good, right? Because of this. Because now we can revive this. Right? And now we just go, okay, it's fine. This is the mistake that they do most of the time. Well, they put it in attack mode, which is something that you should not do against Crystron. Never put your stuff in attack mode. If they have a battle phase, yeah, it's not even then. Don't put it in attack mode. They just steal it, right? And in case he has like something else, I don't know. I'll just do this first. So you see within the sequence, that's the strength of Crystron. It's resiliency. Being able to produce a board, even if it's not the full board, it's still capable of doing so. Like this is basically The only thing that we're missing here is a trap. But we have both our Omni and our Dragster. So now it's gonna be 3 versus 4. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 interactions for 3 cards. So if one of those cards cannot bait 3 of my interactions singularly, then he just cooked, right? But if he has something like Super Poly and a starter, then it doesn't matter because we take care of the starter with our non-engine. I like that. What even was that? What was he playing? All we saw was hand traps. Why can't I see their deck? Why can't I see their deck? $204.50. No, $240? No, $204. I mean, we're winning coins, bro. Hopefully this is making sense to you guys. What the hell is that? That's cool. Is it lose 1 turn? What is this? That's cool. That's lose 1 turn. Is that what lose 1 turn? Okay. I guess we'll place this. I don't really care for this. Right? I don't really care for this. I'd rather not reveal what I'm playing yet. Okay, so he can ash this, right? Oh no, he can't. Can he ash that? I don't know if he can. I'm assuming it's this one, right? No, this one. Which one do you put? If you open this, which one do you put? Like this one, because I haven't used this effect yet, right? So I can still play, but then he can be. Is he once per turn to summon from Spawn Sharpguard Zone? Okay, so now, yeah, it's this one. This one, they're all once per turn. Okay. Interesting. And then this places, right? Man, the cost of that is like crazy. Oh, never mind. I thought it placed. I might have just cooked it. I thought that placed. Okay, so the good thing about this is that you can go tribute summon. Right? But I'm pretty sure he has imperm or something. Oh yeah, no, this adds the field spell. That's what it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Still learning it. Still, first time playing this engine. Okay, give me a break. Give me a break, please. Yeah. Okay. So this one adds a field spell, and then this play. Okay, that makes sense now. This might just be SP pass. Actually. Yeah, okay, we're cooked. We are so cooked. Yeah, no, so what needed to happen was me make Doom Dragon bait the first interaction with Vampire and then tribute summon. That's what it did. That's what it needed to be. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's still it's not over. Maybe, but we'll see. We still have 2 interactions. I'm top decking at this point. I still have access to Doom Dragon later because this can place. Right, I can place this. Yeah. I mean, it's not over. It's not looking good, but it's not over. Ugh. So I think we'll go effect of this. Target this and this. And then I'll impermit, so he won't get but what if he has Lordy Lord already? What if he has Lordy Lord? Okay, no, that's fine. Yes, Lordy Lord. Lordly. Load. Just start calling it load now. Load, just load. Lordy Lord. Lordly load. Pretty low. Pretty low. If you just use the first two letters of the words. Low. What up, Felix? Oh, so you can slap Doom Dragon with Sengen to make Zombie Vampire to bait more hand trips. Yeah. That was the plan. Except I misunderstood this guy. This guy just always searches the field spell. I thought for some reason that it displaces them for some reason. Okay, so I'm gonna be dealing with the spirit. I'm gonna be dealing with the spirit and what else? Yeah, just that, a spirit. Unless he has a sage in hand, at which point he'll go Reborn, Blue Eyes, summon Maiden link it away for the link, normal summon Sage, search Veiler, and he makes spirit that way. Unless he does that, maybe. Because this discards, this is like a D draw in a way, not really. It searches a specific card. Okay, oh shit, okay, that's not good. Okay, so this will summon from yeah. That'll summon, and then that'll be able to summon Maiden because Blue Eyes was summoned. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm dealing with the Majesty of Veiler and 3 unknown. Majesty of Veiler and 3 unknown. Oh no, and did he add he added Drill Beam, right? Oh no, he added Barrel. That means he already has Drill Beam. At which point we're just dead then. Cause he has Veiler, Drill Beam, Majesty, and 2 unknown. And I'm drawing into 1 card. 1 card versus all those cards does not do it. Yeah, let's just go next. What the hell, bro? Okay, no, we messed up though. We could have had this. That was like my error. I needed to make Vampire or summon out Doom Dragon first. That was my mistake. That's fine. It's first time playing that engine, so just excuse me, please. Excuse me. 212. Damn, we're just going back to where we started. Freaking hell, 50. If we go below 415, that's gonna be cut sad. All I'm saying is, I feel like I'm missing the consistency that Adventure provides. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's try this. That's this. What's this?
Hello, hello.
Yo, what up? What up, Buxell?
Not much. Just got rolled by the simulator algorithm today.
Oh yeah? Why would happen?
Yeah. Game 3, like 2 matches in a row. I sided and had like 23 hand traps in my deck, and then just opened all engine. Like I opened like a double wishes, double lordly load, and then like a barrel, and I'm like, bruh.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Then bro has full Fiendsmith Ryziel combo with an Ash in hand, and I'm like, okay. I lose.
Yeah, that's kind of the. It's kind of like the me with Mario Kart at the moment. Like sometimes you get good items, sometimes you get bad items. Unless you want to do the bagging strat, where you go to the back of the pack and then get all the good items, and then try to win that way. Like yeah.
Oh, like Mario Kart. There's some depth you can do though. There's some weird things you can do to like guarantee you get items though.
Yeah, it's a new term that I found out. It's
like,
called bagging. When you wait at the back.
Yeah, but also in like first place you can, because you get coins very often in first place, but to get like the good items, if you have a coin in hand, it won't give you one.
Oh yeah. So like that's why you don't
like, manipulate it.
Yeah, it's a slight manipulation, but mainly you get coins at the front.
It's cool though. Like I think that's a good thing. Like I think.
Oh, for sure, yeah, because otherwise it'll be like, okay, you get busted items when you're at first. Like it's not like yeah. But yeah, that's why you keep the coin item. So when you get another box,
it's like a bit of depth. Yeah, it gives you the one you want or a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives you a defense like a shell or a banana peel. Yeah.
It'll give you like the defense shell for the blue one. Probably, I think. Does that exist in the new one? I know it existed in 8. I could be wrong.
Which one?
The one that like protects you from a blue shell.
Oh, you mean the super horn?
In that one? Yeah.
Yeah, the super horn helps. Oh, hang on.
I don't know if that's in the new game.
No, yeah, it is. That's like a classic one. This, search that, pitch that, summon. I think it matters. Yeah, do that.
I just know about this since the last time I played a Mario Kart game, I think was the Wii one.
The Wii one. Okay, that's a while. No, that's a while. Yeah, because I started playing I think last year, like started off with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, so yeah, that one's fun. I like that one. But then now it's Mario Kart World now, so we're on that. Okay, so what does that mean? What does that mean? That gives me this. That gives me access to that, which then means I can. Okay. That means we keep him oppressed with that. And then Sulfur can dump the trap. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. I want to keep this ball Drake because he's. How do I do that though? What am I getting rid of here? Okay. Yeah, let me just share. Okay, so what's more valuable? Is it this guy or the Brandon in red? I think get rid of the Brandon in red, or no?
That guy's name becomes Fallen of Elbaz.
What should I get rid of? What should I banish with the SP right now?
I'd imagine just probably branded in red, I'd imagine, right? Or maybe it is.
I guess.
I don't know.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Well, that guy treats himself as Fallen of Elbaz. I think that's kind of more important.
Albion?
The,
Okay,
the, the monster. Yeah, the monster.
Okay.
Because he treats himself as Elbaz, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you just don't. Doesn't that give him access to Mirror Jade?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I feel like that's pretty.
Okay, then we get access to Sofador, and then Sofador will dump the trap. That's great. Why the hell is this not updating? It's annoying me. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. I think I won't have enough time to do everything. The Nemesis. Oh my god, I don't think I have time.
Classic.
Classic, classic. Yeah, I don't have time. I'll just do this. Fuck, because we're out of time. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, damn. Is that monsters? Is he calling monsters? Story spells and traps? I know what I'll do. I'll do this. Pop this. I have a corner guy next line.
Yeah, I was trying like a 40 list today.
Yeah?
I like trying like different builds.
Yeah.
I liked it for the most part, except for the last two matches. Those last two matches. But that's I can't like judge it based on those last two matches. I have to judge it like overall, right?
Yeah.
Just like, man, those last two matches were just like, I got to game 3 and I just saw the hand and I'm like, oh god, here we go. This is the end of the game. And not in the good way.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I mean.
I got cooked. Holy fuck.
For that.
It was like if you drew like a cluster Tachoin board Citry.
Oh my god, yeah, that's the worst. I mean, it can be helped, especially on simulators. Like,
Yeah.
you can't not much to do about it.
I'm just like, what the hell, dude? I sided out like 3 to 4 cards of the engine and I still drew all and not the good kind. Kinda just add Fiendsmith in it.
Yeah. Does this mean... Oh, annoying! He's gonna freaking return my SP. Annoying. Oh, okay. Interesting.
I need to invest in some sort of way to hang this sword. The problem is, I don't think there's a sword mount that exists that would hang this sword.
I mean, there's always 3D printing.
You know, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah. I mean, I don't play Final Fantasy, but I think I play him on Smash Bros.
Yeah, with the giant like sword that looks like a basically just a block at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. I've had that for like about 2 years now, and it's just been sitting on top of my dresser because there's no way to physically paint it.
Okay.
Because if you put it on anything, it's the weight is gonna like pull it down because it's a steel blade. It's like 50 pounds.
Oh shit! So okay, it's actually okay. Damn.
Yeah. So like, I can't like put it on the wall with something that's like just like a amount because if it's gonna fall, first of all.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think there's a way to paint this thing. And it doesn't help that it's shaped weird.
So it has to be like an exclusive spot that it can be at, right?
Yeah.
And then everything has to be like built around it, kind of thing.
Yeah, it would have to be. That's like a. Yeah, that's a bit hard. Yeah, Cloud's fun in Smash.
Running out of time. Running out of time. Oh, you can do that? The fuck? I don't know you can do that. I thought it was when summoned from the extra, not anyway. Oh shit, okay. I have to clear this. I don't want him to summon anything. Oh my god. I should have banished that instead. Fuck.
I mean, wait, does it fusion summon from... Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no, it's not fusion, it's Asback, okay.
No, but he can fuse now.
I was gonna say, don't we just... Shouldn't we have just Little Knight the Albion? If it counts as Albaz?
Yeah, it's just that I didn't want to get rid of my SP with regain.
Yeah.
Actually, but I could have ashed it actually. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, you're right. I should have banished the Albion guy, and then ashed the regain. I just threw me off guard. I thought this was only when it's summoned from extra deck, not any extra deck monster.
Yeah, it's one lighter dark monster again.
I mean, I have Koran Ganrix still, so I can just do that. So I guess it's fine, maybe? Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Let's go Koringandrax here. Oh my god.
This timer, dude.
I know. This tire's killing me as well. I'm trying to just banish whatever he makes. Which is gonna be, a small second, gonna be what? Gonna be Mirror Jade, right? Can I make Mirror Jade? There's no Elbaz though. Because then if he tries to go... What's he making now? What's he making here? Is it Mirror Jade? The fuck is this?
What? That's not what I thought. That's not what I thought you were summoning. Jesus Christ. Good question. What is that? Like, I'm not even reading it. I'm getting rid of it.
Okay, I'm dodging here.
Yeah, you dodged a little bit for sure, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Pass, pass, pass.
I'm trying to.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh dude, that was close. Okay, I need this. I need this Ash to be there. I need Ash to be that card.
You know what would be really funny?
What? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna Ash that. No, it's fine. Wait.
How disrespectful it'd be to go to Little Knight and then Fua him.
Oh my god. No, he's in a chain block. Oh. Mercurier, what? What's that gonna give him? Okay, that's fine. If he goes for oh, did I banish that? I think I have.
Well, you can Ash it too. Oh.
No, I'll banish this. Cause he can just run it over.
Yeah, you could save the ad for the other.
I'll just Ash Brand Fusion, assuming he's gonna get Brand Fusion.
You know the card. You ever when this deck couldn't do anything with that?
Yeah.
Like it was really just like they lost to Ash, like just. Yeah.
Not a chance. Well, I wonder if you expected me to play this.
There's no way.
Oh my god, I thought it was fucking cross out. Oh my god.
There's no way his man was a call by too, I swear to God.
Okay, Bernobi, okay, it's fine. That gets him to build okay, it's fine. What does that do? That does nothing, right? Yeah, you're right, Sonic, you're right.
Well, yeah. You always ask the Brand Fusion, but like, if they have like no resources to get to it,
Yeah.
you can just Ash that. Yeah, it depends on situation.
Yeah. But in most cases, you do actually. Yeah.
Yeah, 90%. Well, if they start with that, or if they have cards in hand, you're always gonna Ash the Brand Fusion.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening? He has another fusion attempt. Oh, never mind. We're good.
Okay, we have a chance.
Okay, I think we're okay now.
have a chance. Yeah.
I think go battle phase. Because I don't want to give up the. I don't want to give him the option to the ball drake.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, it's annoying when he does that. Okay, now we do it.
Oh yeah, something I'm trying to, and I put the purges in the side.
Okay. How you like that now?
I like that because I don't feel when I go against Malice, all I have to like. When you think about it, when I had purges and draws in main, when I went against Malice, that's 6 cards that basically do like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, if I take those out, the draws are still in the main because it's draw. Like
Yeah, draws just yeah.
I put the purge aside, and then when I just play against Mitsu and such, I'll just put them back in them. I'll just side them in.
Yeah, makes sense. So what did you put instead? Yo, what up, Dulubook?
What, sorry?
What did you put instead? Oh, did you just bump it down? Instead? Yeah, or did you just bump it down?
Just bump down, yeah.
Okay.
Just bump down, yeah. Because I was just trying the 4E list.
Okay, that's fair.
But, and I took the Bestials out of the side, and I just put in Crows.
Yeah.
Just triple Crow. So now it's just Lancia, Chaos Hunter, Crow, Purge, Solemns.
Okay.
Just something cookie cutter to see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, what you'll see is just efficiency, right? You'll see consistency, yeah. But it's just a matter. It's just those niche scenarios where you'll see the versatility is kind of lacking, or just I don't know. I think it should be fine. Should be fine.
Yeah. The algorithm messing with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's always a fun one.
Oh my god.
This timer is crazy, dude. I hate that after each sequential turn, it still gives you only 60 seconds. That's what I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pass immediately.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god! This timer's like on me, bro. I needed to get the cluster. I didn't get the cluster though. It's annoying.
I mean,
okay, nah, we're not doing that. Cause I don't want to get access to fucking to a lost and me not be able to interact with it. Okay, this should be fine. This should be okay. Oh my god. Double dragster, SP. Yeah, I think he should be okay.
Draw, yeah.
Because when he draws, I'll draw him now, and then he just, yeah. Oh, hell, what the fuck? Yeah. Negate that shit. Me thinking I'm gonna let it draw. What the fuck? I forgot about that. Okay. Let's just get rid of that, please.
Yeah, just draw after.
Because like, what's that actually gonna do for it? Like, yeah, we know the set. It's a quick play spell.
Do what he adds first. I think we know what he's gonna add, but.
Oh, okay. Okay, we didn't negate that.
And just strikes with the branded fusion.
Not a chance.
Okay, does he have the trap engraved? Okay, we're good. Oh my god.
You're fine.
This man, what's he doing, bro? I want a timer. Okay, that's over. Thank you. Give me this guy. Fuck, that was so close. That was so freaking close. Oh my god.
Is scary as fuck. I don't think it should only give you 60 seconds after. I think that's bullshit. Like after like you go to like 0 time and then it only gives you like a minute.
Yeah. Okay, let's cut some of these down.
I think that should be 2 minutes at the very I think it should at least give you 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2 minutes is fine.
Yeah, because it doesn't give you that much. I was like, oh, I guess.
Because any sort of thinking and you lose like 20 seconds.
Mm.
Like critical thinking.
Like you can't read, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And that was a long match. Fuck. 239. What is this, bro? Okay, we're doing this.
Oh, well, yeah, you just
What even is this, bro?
So I picked up another shift Saturday,
Okay.
and the only reason I did is because I saw that the price of the ulti blue eyes aren't as expensive as I thought they would be.
Oh, so that would get you to that price range, to the
Yeah,
price point. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I always think, oh, you calculate it, like, oh, that's enough. Hell yeah, let's do it. We can do a day. Let's do a day. Let's do it. Let's get an extra shift. It's for a good cause, bro. For a good cause.
I mean, it's an ulti from an OTS, so like at the very least, even if I stop playing Blue Eyes in 2026,
Yeah.
when Synchron gets it, at the very least, the price is the value is still gonna be.
Yeah, it's still a blue eyes card. Hey,
OTS
what?
ulti.
Blue eyes synchron, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If we, it depends on what the junk cards do, right? If the junk cards are splashable, then you know.
Yeah, if I can get to AFD and then I pop it at the get the field spell.
Yeah,
Funny.
pretty much.
I can see it working because like if you do it the blue eyes, excluding the Primite stuff, if you did it as like just getting like a Cipher setup.
Yeah.
If you did it that way. Like,
Wait, does Sage add a light tuner?
Yeah.
Any type?
Level 1 light tuner.
Oh, that means you can add wills. You can add a Wills Dragon, and then make Majestic with when you tag out.
That's funny. That's actually really funny.
Is he gonna give me any draws? I doubt it. Wait, is that something from deck?
No, it's actually really funny because you can initial
No.
normal summon the Wills Dragon.
Oh yeah, because you can normal summon any light tuner. I thought it was Spellcaster.
No, you can just.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Come on, any Crystron card. Or let's go Millennium. That's the perfect one! Yes! This is the best card we could have drawn. Hell yeah. because now he's oppressed. Now he's oppressed with this guy. I just summon this and just play off of that. Like, draw. I don't care about draw. You draw me? It's fine. Go for it. That means you have no maxi. Which means you're... Oh, shit. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Because now we just do this. And it's over. Heart of the cards, bro. Okay, so I have to do it this way because I can't get it any other way. So I'll go effect to this. I'll synchro to a 5. I'll get my Smiger here. And then I can get access to my trap this way because otherwise I can't get it any other way. No, we're not doing that. This gets our cluster just in case he has more interactions that can stop us. Then we go effect of this. But my main concern now is Nibiru. Nibiru can be a bit problematic here if he does have Nibiru. Actually, it will be pretty huge if he has Nibiru here. Damn, bro, he looped my entire hand as well. Crazy.
It's funny because I played against this deck today.
Atlantean?
I did it like twice. Yeah.
It's so convoluted.
Millennium.
Its plays are so convoluted.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Which is what we want, of course. Going back to the paradox that the issue is the issue is a problem, but the problem is the issue. No, the solution is well, how did I say it before?
I don't know what you meant.
I forgot how to say it. Okay. 245, 246. Oh yeah, this works. Okay, so always try and get for SP. Always try to go for SP. So if we can, we can. So in this case, we go... Yeah, we can. So we go is... Well, let's see what he has. Actually, it depends if we want to burn the special summon of his card. I can go summon, special SP. But then that means I get vulnerable with this because then if he ashes the float of this, I'm cooked. So I think we'll bait with this to see if he does have it. Otherwise, we just do one card combo with Foolish and sending Smiger.
Do you think
What?
I have like I have a weird 2-2 ratio in the 40 list where it's like 2 Bell, 2 Nib. I'm wondering if I just go 3 Bell, 1 Nib just because I have Fua in the deck.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I mean, because Nib is like not that great right now, so you would rather see Bell.
Yeah.
And if you're playing Fua, you'll draw into Nib. It's meant to equate to like a higher percentage because you play draw cards, right? I mean, of course, if you play 3, you'll see it more often, but you don't want to see it too often because it's not that great. You would rather see the Bell, of course. Okay, so in this case, I go. What does that mean? What does that mean? I summon this. Things that are away, get access to the, yeah. So this plays around a bit more hand traps. So we do this. Because even if he does Ash me at some point, I can just tribute summon whatever I add. So we'll do this. We'll go like this. Search the inclusion. Roll. Okay. So I have, okay, I can choose what I want. Do I care about this or not? Do I care about this or not? Do I care? No. I can keep this as an interaction because I lose my SP, which is what the whole point of the sequence was, is to have another interaction, but we get trolled. So I can call by the grave this and still go for the SP line. Because this is hit or miss. This could be good against that matchup or it cannot. But I feel like SP is a bit more generic. So yeah, SP is a bit more generic.
Not a chance. I activate the spell card.
So these type of decisions, like you have to like consider, right? Okay, what's more impactful, right? And then yeah, then you proceed. Okay, so and in this case we'll go search this because we can normal summon it, and then this will search. This will search that, and then this will turn into that, right? And then we still get to our Sofodor. Okay, and then it'll go effect of this. Right here we can add another 5. Because we just add Sofodor here. Oh, he has Nib. Okay, in that case. What does that mean? That means what? He has Nib. I'm going to be forced to dodge with this. So if I go effect this, pop this, he imperms this. Or it's this. I can special that. Okay, now I'll do this. Yeah, it's this. We'll do this. We'll summon the one from grave instead. Because that means that Turtle can summon that from hand. So we'll do that. Pop this. So if he does have imperm, we can dodge here. Oh, okay, nothing. Select. And then we'll get access to our trap this way as well. Okay, and then we'll go... Let's see if he has the nib here. No nib. Fair enough. Okay, we got our trap now. So we are on... If this resolves, we have 3 interactions guaranteed to his 5 cards. We're trying to increase the interactions. Add this. Okay. So if he has a nib... Okay, so... Yeah, if he has a nib here... Okay, no nib. Interesting. Look this here. Go for this guy. Okay, nib here. Yeah, okay, he has nib. Okay. So in this case, all we're doing is going... Saving... Yeah, we're saving this. Saving that. And that. We're giving up the Omni. But that line plays a bit better into Nib Imperm or Nib Veiler. Because that means if he goes Veiler the something else, I chain it to Tristaros. And then I go into Samurai, which then gets tributed off. And then I can flow and I can summon from hand, right? That's why we take that route instead. Because if we go Tristaros, we lose SP. And if he goes Imperm or Veiler on Tristaros, we're just cooked. Right? And the reason we summon this is because this lets us have a Korean Ganrex line. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 interactions to his 4 cards, but he can threaten 1 with Nib right now. Which means I'm gonna have to use this interaction for Nib, so he can go into main phase 2 and then play into the Tristar's effect and into this. Yeah. So this is where we go. We go for the pop here. So I feel like I want to keep the Korin Gandrax line open. Let's return this guy. We want another Tristan deck. Yeah, I wanted to play into the Tristaros in this. Oh, Memento. This is great. Yeah. Oh, no. Well, I think it's Memento, but it might be like the bikers. Let's do this. I feel like this might be a bit impactful here. Get rid of that. Yes, 3 more cards. So I have 2 interactions to 3 cards. So if one of those cards cannot bait through 2 interactions, then his last card is not going to be relevant. Because we're still trading 1 for 1. So the last card has to be self-sufficient. Right? Meaning it has to generate... Okay. Oh, okay. This is where it's pretty good, actually. Alright. But he's burnt his battle phase, so he can't threaten me with his big guys anymore. So all I have to do is be careful with the Doom Dragon. But the Doom Dragon targets, yeah? So, what the fuck? Oh, he's playing goblins. Okay. Alright. Because I can just chain to the Doom Dragon. Yeah, I can just chain to the Doom Dragon and then we're fine. Go Korin Gandrax. And then just have droplets as like a last resort type of thing. Because no matter what, I still have my SP coming back. Okay. So he might go Doom Dragon here. So if that other card isn't something that can pair with this card, then he's cooked, because that means that these 2 cards lose to Imperm. I mean to Droplet. Because I have 2 cards and he's trying to generate some form of interaction here. And this is where we go Tristaros. What's he targeting? Okay, and then we just do this. $30 seconds. Okay, now we're getting rid of this stuff. 1, 2, and what's this guy do? Oh, this one. 3. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So Specialist Goblin. Okay, so this will get banished. And then if that is not an extender, at which point that's where I have to kind of decide whether I want to droplets this or not. So what does this do? I think I just wait. Right? I just wait. Let's see what he does. Because this is what's it? If this card special summon, you can special summon one of a 4 goblin. Okay, this is where if he snowballs off of this, then that's where I should have stopped this. What does this do? If this card normal special summon, you can okay, no. Oh, it just pivoting into Fiendsmith? I guess that's fine. What I can do is I can just go effective there. No, we'll just wait. Let's just wait. This is not threatening at all. Actually, what I can do here is I can just droplets. No, but then he just goes into no. Engraver, summon back, equip, send this. Actually, maybe I should have. Fuck. Yeah, no, I think I know. Never mind, I should have negated that. Because now he has access to sequence, but now it's threatening a lot of my plays. But actually, no, I think we're fine. Because he goes engraver. How does he get the materials to make the Desiree as well? I don't think he has enough. Yeah, because he needs to go for... Yeah, so he equips. He's gonna equip. Either send it or go necro equip. Okay, send this. That's fine. And if you go sequence, I guess I don't care about sequence. Right? I don't care about sequence. I don't care about sequence or Caesar, because I have droplets. That's fine. Okay. Because that's usually how you kind of like decide whether you interact at a particular point. Whether whatever they're trying to get to is threatening you. And in this case, it's not really threatening me. Because I can just stop whatever... I can stop Desiree because it's not targeting. I can stop Caesar because it's in target. My only concern right now is if he forces this out with like an SP or something. But I'm assuming he's gonna go for a Caesar. I think he's going for a Caesar. If he goes Apple, if he goes Appaloosa, we're still fine. We're not threatened by that. Because I just send any card I draw to negate that one card. Because he can't SP ban. Okay, Caesar. Okay, that's fine. So yes, yeah, if whatever it is you have is not being threatened. Oh, what the fuck? The fuck this guy do? Oh, shit. What the fuck? I was not expecting that one. Fuck. I was not expecting that guy. What the fuck? Oh my god, might be trouble. Yeah, I was not expecting. Okay, so this is. I'm not sure. At this moment, I had no clue this was a thing. So that I wasn't really anticipating that, which is why insight is so important. Lack of insight is like how you lose games. Once per turn, you get. Okay, SP. Okay, SP bans my set. Most likely. Does he banish the token? That'd be crazy. I mean, he still has Lacrima. No, he doesn't have Lacrima. Okay. Okay, cool. Any Crystron card to warn it. What the fuck is happening, bro? If this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, then you can attach one golden monster from your graveyard. What in the world? Bro, what is happening? What the hell? Okay, so I have his my SP versus his her versus his SP. Okay. That is not great. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not great. That's fine. If a monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can okay. What is happening, bro? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck just happened? I fucking lose to goblins. That's crazy. I had no idea. Okay, yeah, this is what happens when you just don't know what cards do. I thought I was in a good position, but little did I know that I was not. I just was not. I just got cooked, bro. Oh my god, what even is this? I'm dead. I'm so dead. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. That's gonna bring the stream to a close. All right. Okay, so we didn't get to really play with the Millennium stuff, as much as I would have liked to like get a better, better feel for them. But I get what they're played, because like, okay, so you first have to understand why you're playing a supplementary engine, right? 304. 304. Okay, so first and foremost, you have to find out why you're even playing a supplementary engine, right? Why? What's the necessity for a supplementary engine? It's when the primary engine is lacking something, right? Which is a bit of resiliency. This is why you play this. And if whatever you're implementing does not bait responses, then why are you even playing it, right? It's meant to facilitate interaction, preemptive interactions on behalf of your opponent. And these do that in a way where, okay, summon this guy, force spot removal, bait imperm, bait veiler, bait droplet, assuming you're trying to disrupt. Okay, and then your next move is vampire, which then means it could get you engine, it could not. That's like RNG based, which is I guess. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. And then if you don't, then you go SP as the last final pivot. So that's 3 things you can do with this engine, right? Although that doesn't get you towards engine. The only way to engine is this, which is my concern, right? This is my concern. Less bricks being the way to justify this. I'm not sure if I would use that metric, because like, I just feel like the other, I might be being biased, but it's just that I feel like seeing this, or seeing a cash card, or seeing the speed droid stuff, I don't know, I just don't, this is weird, because the way they interact with this can vary. Sometimes they might have the ogre, sometimes they might not. Sometimes they might ask you, sometimes it might not, right? So it's like, it varies. But if you get to the point where you've resolved a certain sequence, like for example, if you resolve Speedroid, right? You go special Tachoin Borg, and then you're at Cherubini, right? Whether they spot remove a Cherubini, it'll vary, of course, but that's the point where they decide whether they want to interact or not. And then then it goes on to the next step, which would be sending. What are you sending, right? Whether they ash whatever it is that you sent, whether they ash Enchantress, whether they ash the Crystron card, right? Whereas with these ones, I don't know. There's only one place to interact, and that's always going to be this. That's always going to be this. But there's more. This card loses to way more cards than Cherubini does, because Cherubini is cost, so they have to have ash. Like, they have to have ash. If they don't have ash, then you're gonna get to a point where Imperm is not gonna be affecting you. Whereas this route, it loses to Imperm and ash, right? But then again, you're still baiting the ash or the Imperm on that, assuming you have engine. But if you don't have engine, that's where you're kind of cooked, and that's where I'm at a crossroad, right? Where, okay, whereas the other route, puts you in a position that loses to less interactions while still being able to end on SP, which is this pivot point, right? Because that the moment you get this on board, and then you get this, and then you make this, and then this and this make vampire. So you still have that. So the pivot point is still SP, which is the same route for the adventure engine, except that one has a reinforced setup, whereas this one is mainly there to bait, but once it resolves, it's kind of redundant. Whereas the other one, it's baiting, but if it resolves, it reinforces the Crystron board. So I don't know, I think because the Crystron board itself isn't an FTK board, so that's why I'm more in favor for the Speedward cards, I think. Yeah, I think the Speedward cards are just way more versatile. Although the bricks are apparent, the Dracoback, the Faithful, I feel like the pros outweigh the cons, I think. And yeah, I don't know, that's just my opinion, I guess. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad engine.
You also can't, yeah, and you can't also like account for like the low, like you can't be too low ceiling. Like,
yeah.
So like, because otherwise
you don't produce anything threatening.
Yeah, you have to consider like what is the best deck put up right now? Can my deck put something out that's good enough to accommodate that? And that's like with the adventure engine, it's self-sustaining in that sense that it provides at least an omni.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Like, you have to consider that as well.
Like yeah, because like what does Millennium do on its own? Like if you miss and you don't have anything.
Yeah, exactly.
What does this get you? Just a vampire, and so it's basically SP and hand traps pass, which
it puts you into like the
yeah, which the other decks can do as well, but they have more versatility because of the ability to go into engine or omni, whereas this can't do that, and that's my concern. Like it's not bad. I'm saying I'm saying in comparison to the other ones, I prefer the Speedroid and Adventure for sure, because like one Terror Top guarantees you either, whereas this doesn't guarantee you either. This guarantees SP, but it's RNG based, so you could get something out of it, you could not, but that's the potential. And sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's all you can hope for. But if I had to choose, I would stick with the Speedrun engine for sure. I think this being able to be beaters is something to consider as well, but I think in the bigger picture, I prefer the Speedrun engine for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like the opinions vary, but like once again, I think a lot of the reasoning or the logic is bricks. If it's bricky, I don't want it. Right? That's essentially what it concludes to. And I'm not opposed to like having a few bricks to enable a bit of versatility and like a variance that's meant to help you, right? Because they don't know what you're taking. Whereas this is quite obvious. They know exactly what you're doing. So they're gonna be okay, what is Millennium doing right now at this moment? It's giving you access to this, and it's giving you access to vampire, right? And that's what they're gonna wait for. They're gonna wait for the vampire. They're gonna I'll just wait for vampire. That's it. And the other ones, they don't know what route you're taking it, so they'll let it resolve, and then I don't know. Honestly,
yeah,
that's me.
Vampire.
Go ahead.
Deck is kind of like it's just chaos roller. It's like I hit doppel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's.
Let's hope to hit doppel and junk, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to that RNG. Like I like that type of stuff as well. But if we're comparing them, I think if we're comparing them, like one's more definitive and one's more versatile, and the other one's quite linear, which is efficiency, of course. But yeah, no, I just prefer that one. Anyways, that's gonna be it. We're finished with Master Duel, so I'm not sure if we're gonna continue Master Duel. We're done, so we might just go to TCG. There's a Dino deck that I've been wanting to keep trying and see. Hopefully that works. But yeah, yeah. Good night, morning. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. That was wild. That was yeah. I mean, I get why they play it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not a bad option. It's just like there is better.
Yeah.
There's better options.